We're going to actually start on number 13 because we already did the equals yesterday. So on 13, what's different about this than the other ones?
Greater than.
Greater than or equal to, yeah.
Wait, what? There's two numbers on one above one, so.
We're on 13.
There's two 13s or square. Never mind.
Up front.
Okay. Sam, what should we do first?
Alright, subtract 3.
Subtract 3.
So then you have negative 70. Then you divide by 10, which is negative 70.
Okay. You have to divide by negative 2.
Oh, no, so it's 7.
What happens when you divide an inequality by negative?
It switches.
Inequality switches.
That's it.
Okay, here's the tricky part. You might want to use like a problem of this type for your example, for like your notes, page of notes. If it's a less than, how does it set up? You set it up, basically this is going to be between 7 and negative 7. So you do negative 7, 7, like that.
Does that mean you subtract 4 to both sides?
Yeah. Subtract 4 to all 3 sides. Middle side.
Yeah. Wait. It's my problem.
Go away.
Yeah. And you still? I didn't hear you.
Okay, so since we divided by a negative, the inequalities are switching. And 11 divided by 3 is 3 with remainder of 2. The reason I'm doing that is because we're supposed to graph it. Everybody's going to see that.
Yeah.
So, negative 1, 3, 4. So, close circle at negative 1, close circle at 3 2/3, and connect the dots.
Wouldn't it be also going past 4 since it's greater than or equal to?
It's less than. It's less than or equal to this.
Oh, okay.
Alright. Let's jump down to number 11 because I want to do a greater than now. You guys done with that?
Plus 8.
Alright. Leo, what do you think we should do first on 11?
Plus 8.
Plus 8. So we're trying to get the absolute value by itself first, kind of like we did yesterday with the equals. Then what?
Divided by negative 3.
Alright. Okay, since we divide by a negative, the inequality switches. Okay, so here comes the trick. When you have absolute value greater than, it's a lot like an equals. You ever try it?
Leo's problem.
Yeah, that's right, it's Leo's problem.
You got us, Sam.
Alright,
I'll try with it.
4 plus 6x is greater than or equal to 10, or 4x plus 6 is less than or equal to negative 10. Aha! Remember to change the symbol.
Wow.
And then that was the tricky part. The rest of it's just subtract 4 and divide by 6.
I can do something Spanish.
See.
Okay,
This is not fun.
so it's greater than or equal to 1, so that would be this, or less than or equal to negative 7/3 turns in is also negative 2
Oh,
1/3.
confused me with the equal sign.
You have to turn it to a mixed number so you can graph it.
Yeah. My bad.
Okay,
Are we not doing 15?
page 2.
So there's not enough
No, we're not gonna do.
Page 12.
Alright, 11 says write the slope-intercept form of the equation of the line. What does that mean, slope-intercept form?
Is it y equals mx?
Yes, girls, y equals mx plus b. So basically it means solve for y. So what should I do, Mallory, to solve 11 for y?
What?
What should I do to solve this for y?
You subtract
Subtract what?
the 4x, right?
Yeah. So yeah, y equals, and then 4 minus 4x, does that mix? No.
No.
But also you put minus 4x in front of the plus 4.
That's M.
That's it.
Wait, the negative 4 is the M. And then
Negative 4 is the slope. 4 is the y-intercept, but we're not graphing right now. We will later though.
X is the y-intercept.
Alright,
I don't know.
what should we do, Sebastian, on number 13?
Subtract the x,
Subtract x.
and then you divide by negative 4. It's
That equals
pretty sure that would be
1.
or x minus 2. No,
Yeah.
plus 2.
Okay, yeah. Negative 1 divided by negative 4 is positive 1/4. Negative 8 minus 8 divided by negative 4 is positive 2.
Oh.
Why'd you make that sound? Not grand.
I did.
That's gross.
Alright, 15.
My turn.
Moving on. Okay, Trey, what should we do first on 15?
Minus 5x. And then divide by 8.
So, guys, my advice on this is try to like work ahead of me and then check back, see if you got it right. That would be better practice than just watching me do it.
Yeah.
Abby, she's back.
She's back.
Welcome back.
Can't say that I'm still.
We're on page 2.
And then y equals 5, negative 5, right, x minus 2.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, I did that wrong.
Means us or we.
Everyone has a
Means us or we.
Everyone has a what?
Wow.
Alright, 17.
Wait, I'm doing
Wow.
17.
Dude, I can't believe my hand smells right now because it hurts.
Alright.
It just comes to a point, man.
Katie, what do you think about 17?
Distributed property,
Okay, hush. Distributed property,
which is 7 2x plus 7.
right. 7/2 times 2 is 7. Yes. Now what?
And then minus 5.
Hush.
Stop. He sounded so offended.
Sounds like a
Stop.
pouting
Oh.
toddler.
Really likes me. Just because you can't see it.
Abby, is that your dad?
Probably. You signed in.
You
Yes.
should say hi.
You should.
Leo,
Go say hi.
Leo, go say hi.
Why?
Remind her of that one
Why
FaceTime.
him?
Remind her of that one FaceTime call. Really, we should both go. Yeah, okay, maybe we should.
What FaceTime call?
Should we bring it up or? Basically.
It gets worse every time you explain it.
What happened? Nothing.
Your dad chased her around the
It
house.
was just the last time I had homework.
You FaceTimed her and she's like running with the phone. We can hear her dad in the background. Abby! Pretty sure her sister said run. And then she just
She like escaped out the window or something.
yeah.
Worse than the last time.
She's like,
Okay, what number? What number?
I'm
her dad was
telling you,
like throwing
Abby
salad on the
was
floor.
Alright, Lydia, what do we do?
you review first.
Less and less realistic.
Okay, now what?
Add the 1 over. There you go.
Voila.
I know all you do is FaceTime call. It's the same one. I think the years with it is the one I knew was
Okay, 21
That was, don't show that. Just
says. Okay, 21 says write the slope intercept form of the equation of the line through the given point with the given slope. If we're writing the slope intercept form of the line, what does that mean? What are we using? Y equals mx plus b.
Yeah,
Again. Okay, what do I do with the -1?
that's the,
Put it for. Whoops.
oh,
Put it in for m. Okay, remember that we also got to find the b. Allison, do you remember how to find the b? Okay, we haven't used this.
Okay, you put those in. So 2, it would be like 2 equals -1, and then you, yeah.
Hey, remember chapter whatever this was? I don't remember what chapter it was, but
Two.
two, maybe 3. Okay, anyways, -1 times 3. So, how do we solve for b? Add 3. Okay, is b equal to 5 the answer? This is the answer. Y equals -1x or -x plus 5. Just plug the b value in the b spot.
I know, I put -1x instead of just -x. My bad.
screeched earlier.
Alright. So 23. How about Abby, just tell me the equation when we plug everything in.
4 equals -8/5 times -5 plus.
Alright, yeah, you guys know what this is? The -5's kinda, the negatives cancel out, the 5's cancel out.
8.
It's 8. So 4 minus 8. So the slope was -8/5. And b is -4.
They're playing pretty.
Alright, one more of these. 25, Sam, what would the equation be if we plugged everything in?
-4 equals 1.
Nope.
Yeah.
-4 is the x. Girls, jeez. How do you do it? Sign CD in here? Chill out.
Okay,
I
so
know.
then
That was like 15 minutes ago.
3 equals
3 equals
1/8 times -4.
1/8 times -4. Okay, 1/8 times -4 is basically as -1/2. So what is the b value going to be? 3.5. So we got, let's see, what was the slope? 1/8 x plus 3.5. That's enough practice for that. $27. Alright, on 27, they don't give us the slope, they just give us 2 points that the line goes through. So, how could we find the slope?
Y minus y over x minus x.
Yeah. Did you guys write these down, by the way? Maybe that, if you need it. Okay, y minus y over x minus x is, whoops, -4/3.
That's the slope.
That's the slope. So, here's what I got. How do I find the b value? Well, it's just like the other problem at this point. So you just plug in your x and your y. So what is b going to be? 0 equals 0 plus b. So yeah, b is 0. So if b is 0, do I need to write it? -4/3 x plus 0. You can just put y equals -4/3 x. Alright, one more of these. 29. Alright, Mallory, do you remember what the first step was?
5 minus -4, and then -2 minus -4.
Correct. So that would be
9. And then
-1. Be careful on those. I know with all those minuses, it's kind of easy to get confused, but yeah. So the slope is -9. So I have y equals -9x plus b. And we can plug something in.
The -2.
Either way, you should get the same answer, by the way, for b. Should not change the answer. So -4. Sebastian, on 31, we're supposed to have a line that's parallel to y equals 6/5 x plus 1. So what does that tell us if the lines are parallel? What do we know about parallel lines?
This is same slope.
Same slope. So their slope of 6/5 we're going to use for our slope of, make it 6/5. So y equals 6/5 x plus b, and to find the b, we're going to plug in 4, 0. Or am I looking at the wrong one? Yes. 5, 1. So you guys know what 6/5 times 5 is?
6.
6.
That means
B is -5. So y equals 6/5 x.
And then you just plug in 5
There we go. Oh, that's it. Alright, for 33, instead of doing the parallel line, let's do a perpendicular line. So, Trey, what do we know about perpendicular lines?
It has the opposite slope.
So,
Yeah, is that right?
opposite reciprocal.
Yeah.
So, if their slope is 2/9, what's our slope going to be?
-9/2.
Okay. So, once you have the slope, you guys notice these are all the same problem, basically. You just plug it in. So, -4, 0. Whoops. This is a 2. Anyway, so 0 equals these cancel out, 2, so it'll be positive 18.
So, -18.
So negative
B is
18.
-18, so y equals -9/2 x plus, or -18.
Let's go to the graphs. Alright, what color do you guys want?
Pink,
Pink doesn't show up very well.
pink, do purple, pink.
Here, well, let's look at our options.
The one on that's right.
How about that one?
No,
sure.
lighter.
Pinkish.
It's not pink, that's red, that's
It's not red.
red.
Here, I'm pulling red out.
No, they're different. I see it.
If you guys can't see it, you might need to move to the middle of the room or something, because those are not even close. Well, they're both shades of red.
They're,
That-
You just admitted it's not pink.
they're so different.
Yeah.
Pink is a shade of red.
Pink is pink.
Pink is a whiter red.
I see gray.
It's red and white mixed.
I agree with everything Katie's saying.
I also agree.
That's pink.
No.
Closer to pink than red.
You think I'm black?
We need a lighter shade. Yeah.
Lighter won't show up.
Oh, yeah.
See, that
What is the one under it? The one under
Let's
it.
see if this one can even
The
see
one
it.
under it.
No, the bottom.
Actually,
There, you happy now?
Yes, I'm very upset with that color.
Do the one on the bottom right.
Yeah.
No, are you serious?
Oh, like let's change
That one?
No, like right bottom, right, yeah.
It's not much better.
Let's like that.
That's one of the ones that question mark. I hate you.
Okay. Yeah. Alright, this is lasting like one round.
It's just this me telling you I hate you.
Okay,
Oh, sorry.
this is kind of a, this one, number 7 and number 11 are kind of the weird ones.
Yeah.
Do you guys recall, how do we graph the line x equals -5?
Go to x, -5, and draw it up and down.
Go to -5 on the x-axis, and then what? Draw vertical. Now, if that's what it would be if it was equals to. But how do we do less than?
Draw it. Wait,
Make a dash,
Dashed.
and then you shade under it.
X is, yeah, x is less than. Where are the x values less than -5 at? Yeah, it's on the left. Less than is left. Normally, it's less than and greater than is like up or down, right? But in this case, it's left or right. All right. Let's see what we got in the green zone.
Okay.
Can't focus when it's not pink.
That's done.
Really, that's why you haven't focused all year.
Do the bottom right green. Do the bottom.
Maybe it is Mr. John. Yeah.
Look at that.
No.
It's lovely.
No.
It's
Beautiful.
Bring it back to me. That's like
See, I can't see that color.
dark.
Trey, make it a sin.
Huh?
I can't your privilege. I can't
see
see
that
that
shade
color.
We're colored
Your colorists.
He goes, I actually can't see green or yellow.
Colorblind.
He goes,
All right. So, how do I graph this?
And change it to y-intercept, right?
Change its slope intercept form. So, just like we did on the beginning, or number 1 on the other page. I like this shade.
Me too. I like this shade
I'm a
too.
fan.
Yeah.
I like this.
It's like
It's like a shade of black.
it's
I
like
love this. We should change to mustard yellow.
it's like a bright
Dude.
grass.
Yeah,
color.
change it to mustard
Then you
yellow.
divide by -2. And you get 3 halves. Y is greater than
We only
3 halves x minus 5.
I was like, dang, let's stay in the car. And he was, no, you're getting this. Oh. Wait, your dad?
Sounds like your dad.
So if you hard your dad.
He's still holding that phone thing against you.
You probably choose it up at night.
You didn't even put your phone on.
I didn't.
Down 5.
I'm not mad at you.
All right, you guys remember how to graph this? I kind of forgot where we're at, but
I'm not mad.
maybe.
Just get the point.
I think it might
That's
Trey.
worse than being
Trey, how do I graph this?
No, it's not me.
Down 5.
Down 5. Did I give you guys graph paper? Yes. Oh, there's graph paper on this stuff. Sorry. Then where do we go?
Up 3 and right 2.
Up 3, right 2,
Up
up
3,
3,
right 2,
right 2.
top.
Solid or dotted?
Dash.
Dashed. Whoops.
And then y is greater than above.
Yeah.
You shade above.
You guys know what the shading has to do with anything?
Because any of those solutions would work.
ADHD.
What?
Any point in this shaded region, like, for example, -2, 1, -2, 1 would be a solution for the inequality.
What's the point of algebra 2?
Well, math has a lot of applications.
I know,
But
but
where
there's
you-
algebra 1.
Where are we gonna use this?
What?
Where are we gonna use this? In real life?
Oh, you'd have to get like a science or a
This section.
statistics job or something like that.
Something I'm not gonna
Yeah. Out of all the math jobs, why do you have?
Sorry, stop
Why is there
whining.
an algebra 2? Like not in geometry 2?
Because there's not that much, as much in geometry. For, well, there is higher levels, but
What?
You make things sound dumb.
He does. You say something completely normal, and you
I
make
kind
it
of-
sound like you're dumb.
I feel like they could probably have done geometry in 1 semester, not a full year.
We should have.
You
Uh,
Speak for me.
Shh, alright, hush.
Sorry.
What does the line y equals 4 look like?
Side to side forward.
Go to 4 on the y-axis, yes, and then just do a horizontal line. Solid or dashed, shading above or below? Above.
I've never seen that If you like break a leg, I'm gonna say ha ha ha.
Okay, why don't you guys on 1 and 3, so it says solve the system by graphing. So why don't you guys graph those two things? How do we solve it though? How do we solve? Number 1 on the back says solve the system by graphing. So after you graph those two lines, how do you solve it?
Elimination.
No,
Substitution.
no. Solve by graphing. What's the graph have to do with it?
Oh, the graph shows what points will work. No, sorry.
Okay.
It's a terrible answer.
Why don't
Need the points to graph.
Why don't you guys graph it and then maybe you'll figure it out by the time.
I feel like my answer's right. I still feel like it's right. Is it right, sure?
No.
Is this the thing where they like cross over each other?
Oh.
Because they just crossed over.
Am I kidding?
What? They just crossed over each other for me too. It's a crazy coincidence. This is so freaking awesome.
You're astonished by
It's everything you ever dreamed of and more.
Only a math teacher.
Leo, you have a penchant for hyperbole. There's a couple big words for you.
I know hyperbole means, what does pension mean?
Tendency.
No, when we had that quiz about the
Leo is
hyperbole,
strange.
PS, I flunked that when I was like in 8th grade.
Of course.
Because you're like, Will is a national treasure.
Oh, I wasn't joking when I
Of
said
course you
that.
flunked that. You're from Japan.
Sebastian has a gift.
Sebastian.
Especially do your gifted hair.
Your gift.
No.
Do your hair thing.
He has like 30 useless gifts.
That is true.
At this point, we should just
Do
go
your
with
useless
that.
gifts.
So if you ever have a
Body.
Body.
talent competition, you got a lot to choose
You know
from.
how like babies like laugh, you make funny faces?
I just have to do something stupid.
Yeah, you can just do that too.
So Leo, you're the baby in this scenario.
I guess I am.
You know, if you laugh at a baby, once it hurts itself, it won't cry.
Okay, so
Actually.
Katie,
Yeah.
how do I graph this thing?
I'm not gonna try my baby.
Up to
Up to, and more.
5. Up to
Down 5, right 6. Let's see, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Did I count right? Okay. These are solid lines. Why are we not like shading anymore?
Because
Because
it's
it's
not.
not like a lesson.
Okay. And then the other one is up 8. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the slope is 1/6. Well, I should have probably gone backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There.
Oh.
Okay, so the slope is 1/6, so that means up 1 and over 6. But we need to go back this way. 1, 2, 3. Okay. What is the solution for these two equations?
Rivet.
Is that a hiccup?
Okay. Shh, you guys hear?
Yeah.
-6, 7. You guys remember, every point that's on this line has 2 coordinates. Those 2 coordinates are a solution for this equation. Every point on this line has a couple coordinates that are a solution for this equation. So the point that they have in common is the common solution, negative 6, 7. So if we plug it in, this is the one point, if we plug it in, it'll work in both of these.
Why are you kidding yourself, Leah?
Alright, try number 3. I'm gonna go ahead and pass out tomorrow's. Try number 3. Boys.
So mean.
Another one?
We have not figured that out.
Go there, go there. Go with me.
Right?
That's just two different.
This one's great.
Done,
You seem to
done.
be one of the-
You do what? That was big, it's like
This
that.
is cars.
You just said we have to get tomorrow.
It was
I got a problem.
the whip, the dad. Bang. Bang.
Wait, Drew doesn't scare me.
Alright. Did you guys get, what'd you guys get?
Negative, 3 negative, 2 negative 3.
2, negative 3. Flash, what are you doing?
I was doing it, and then I messed up.
Sebastian, you better not mess this one up. Nice. You did it.
I'm gonna punch you in the face.
Arrow.
Look at how not straight that line is.
Okay,
Girl,
let's start on number 1. Shh, guys.
Sorry.
Number 1 on this next page.
Are we done?
No.
Not other page.
How much time do we have?
9 minutes.
Oh, when do you this?
A little bit.
Okay. I can't remember where we're at. Let's see. I think Lydia.
What?
How do you factor number 1?
Let me work my magic here. Minus 16.
No. We're factoring.
Oh, we're factoring.
Yes.
Alright, then, you do X, and then this.
X and X. Yeah.
And then, 4 and 4 make negative 4, and negative 4 and positive 4 make 8.
Okay, yeah. Negative 4 and negative 4. They multiply into 16, and they add up to negative 8. Okay, but this is, if we were just factoring, that would have been the solution. X minus 4, X minus 4. But this is an equation that we can solve for X, what X values were. So what X values make this equal to 0? 4. Okay, number 3. Evidently we didn't do enough number 3s because every time we see one, nobody knows what's going on. How do we factor number 3?
Oh.
X and X.
Plus 7 minus 7.
Oh my gosh, I was gonna say that. So, how'd you do that?
She gets the next one.
Okay, yeah, it's what multiplies into
Yeah, she
negative
gets the
14.
next one.
No, that's okay.
Alright, so what X value, here you can finish this one, Allison. What X values make this equal to 0? What X value could we plug in here to make this equal to 0?
Negative 7.
Yes, this negative 7 will make
Yeah,
this
right.
0. Yeah,
Oh, okay, yeah. Just kidding.
and,
Negative 7. Positive 7.
yeah,
Plus or minus?
or plus or minus 7, yeah.
You
Yeah.
said that? Yeah.
I heard her say it.
You heard me say it?
Yeah,
No. Sorry, I don't do that.
she was stressed under the pressure. She only focused this shade of green, girls? You approve of that one?
Yeah, that one's
Guess
okay.
one, guess one.
I'm gonna call it forest green.
I call it evergreen.
You call it what?
Evergreen.
Evergreen. Okay, Leo, what should we do first on this one?
Alright, so, this thing we should do,
Yeah.
subtract 4K.
Squared. Now what?
Now we subtract.
What multiplies into 18? That
Negative
also,
3, negative 6.
that also adds up to -9.
It actually was.
What's that?
What k values would make this equal 0?
Negative 3, negative 6. Oh, wait. Plus 3 and plus 6. Alright. Kind of like that.
Alright, Sebastian, what should we do first on number 11? Or 7, I mean.
Subtract the 3a squared.
Well,
Oh,
you probably want 3a squared to be positive.
plus the other stuff.
Girl. Yeah, plus this stuff over. So, alright, this is the harder version of factoring, because what changed?
There's a coefficient.
There's a coefficient on the front that's not 1. So, what goes into 3a squared?
3a squared, or 3a 1.
3a times 1a, 3a times a. Okay, you still ask what multiplies into 6, but you're no longer saying that adds up to 11. You're saying that when you FOIL outside inside, adds up to 11. So what goes into 6? 3 and 2. Okay, if this doesn't add up to 11, it's not right. So outside is 6a, inside is 3a, so it's not 11a.
Switch the order.
Switch.
Just try it. Just try it.
Okay, now the outside is 9a, the inside is 2a,
What the?
that makes 11.
Oh my gosh.
Right. So, let's see, Smarty Pantses, if you remember what the answers were. Sebastian, your first crack. What are the answers?
Negative 2/3
Yes.
and negative
So instead of just -2, it's -2/3 on that one.
3. Is what you would
You would get.
Your hands are so warm and so sweaty.
Oh,
Kidding.
It's bad.
I'm thinking back.
Yeah, break the wrist. Break the wrist. That. Don't let me do it unless he doesn't take it back.
I take it back.
You did?
Alright. Mallory, did I speak to you?
No,
You're like, no.
Yes.
Did I?
no.
Yes, I did.
Why do you do this? And you distract people.
Alright, okay. Trey, what should we do first?
You add, or minus 27K.
So we got 5k squared minus 27k plus 28.
To be honest, you might just,
Okay.
this probably isn't factor, right?
No, they put it in a section that says factor to solve, so.
Oh, shit.
What goes in the front?
5K and K.
What goes into 28?
4 and 7.
4 and 7. So, we're gonna need to use -4, -7. Do you guys know how I know that? Because it has to add up to a negative.
Yes.
So, -4 and -7 do multiply to positive 28 also. So we can use two negatives. What's the outside? -35 minus 4. Nope, that doesn't work. So let's try this. That works.
That works.
Negative 20, negative 7. So Trey, what are the two answers?
7/5 and 4.
No.
Wow.
Second thing we
Your hands are just like windows.
got. Actually, stop.